Shenzhen is an internationally relevant border city between mainland China and Hong Kong. It is one of China's most prominent gates to the world. What was once a fishing village is now a metropolis of more than 10 million people. The growth at an extraordinary pace made it one of the world's fastest developing urban areas over the past 30 years. Over this period of time, the whole Pearl River Delta transformed from a productive hinterland into a metropolitan region of 40 million inhabitants. This growth, in both scale and speed, is unprecedented, making the future development of the city and region difficult to predict, yet attractive for migrant workers. The ostensible promises of industrialization attracted a large number of migrants from rural China, hoping for better jobs and thus an improved quality of life. As it turns out, however, the city that emerged as a result of industrialization fell short of providing access to sufficient living standards for all of Shenzhen's inhabitants. As a result, many of its migrant workers, without whom the region would not have become a rising economic star in Asia, still suffer from insufficient access to proper housing, mobility options, and public amenities. Despite its aspirations to reform and move more towards Hong Kong's model as economic and commercial heartland, there are still areas left unattended for. Areas such as the Sungang Chinshui district are being intervened by small developers rather than by elaborate planning. Old warehouses are being developed as shopping centers for their own convenience, whilst other local phenomena, such as the urban villages, aren't being dealt with at all. This unattended area offers unprecedented opportunities for exploring the new ways of urban intervention. The skyscraper typology is common for the new developments in densely populated China, where the land in the city is a valuable resource. Instead of injecting the area with single autonomous skyscrapers, as is traditional in the area, this project aims to walk away from the generic solution and focus on the transformation of the whole lifestyle without completely wiping out the current urban conditions. The concept of high-rise living is re-explored with a group of interlinked skyscrapers. The towers in the group function as a semi-independent community, whilst at the same time relying on the existing urban fabric. The towers are connected with each other physically as well as in their programs. This principle is repeated vertically throughout the group, creating multiple ground levels. So without going all the way down, occupants can reach convention facilities, shopping amenities, and parks. However, the addition of new, dense urban development inevitably brings along the congestion problem, which is already degrading the life quality for dwellers in all metropolitan cities. A second ground level provides a number of elevated streets that are there for fast and sustainable transportation via bicycles and small electric vehicles. This will furthermore connect the high-rise development elsewhere without being limited by the grid of the existing urban structure. The roofs of existing warehouses are to be treated in the same way as conventional ground level. They are to be filled up by stores, cafes, small restaurants, and even small-scale parks. Introduction of new ways of transport in the area leads to the necessity of a unit that can provide vehicles for the visitors. Vehicle exchange hubs are structures located within the group of skyscrapers and serve the function of vehicle storage and exchange as well as vertical transportation. The visitors and occupants will store their unfriendly vehicle in a VEX hub and continue their journey throughout the area in a sustainable vehicle of their choice. This can either be an electric vehicle in the form of an e-cart or a bicycle. The functional and physical connections of the high-rise group repeat themselves in the VEX hub. These high-rise groups introduce a new type of mobility levels whilst stimulating the development of the existing buildings. The insertion of high-end development will not interfere with the local character of the ground level, allowing the city districts to preserve their identity. The implementation of this concept can be based on the existing fabric elsewhere.